Hi. So I recently listened to an episode of How I Built This about Stripe featuring its founders Patrick and John Collison. And it actually gave me a ton of insights of how I can use this while working on my own personal project named Investors Engine, which is an investment research platform. Currently, I'm only working on this as a side project. So the key takeaways for from this podcast for me were that they actually solved a real problem. There was scalability and simplicity, which they focused on. One of the biggest lessons that I learned from Slice Story is that um, solving a real problem is the most important thing as an entrepreneur. You should solve a real problem that is actually present somewhere. So what they did was they made it easier for developers to integrate payments and while building investors engine, I think that's what I need to address. What is the real pain point for my users and how can I actually make their lives easier? So maybe making investments easier to track or automating some financial workflows can help me with this. Instead of just adding some fancy cool features, I need to actually focus on a real problem that is present. Another big one was scalability. And Stripe wasn't just thinking about today. They started with a very small system, uh, but now they have built a system that supports all types of businesses, starting from startups to MNCs. Any type of business can integrate their APIs, and that is exactly what I should think and I'm thinking about for Investors Engine. I just don't want to build something, a platform that is for a few users. The tech stack, the UI, the backend should be scalable and should support a large number of users in the future. Coming to the last point, Stripe also focused on simplicity. They created a very simple API for developers to integrate into their development workflows. So if I think about my platform, I want to create user-friendly interface, good user experience so that the platform doesn't feel complicated for the users to use. So yeah, so this episode really made me realize that building a startup isn't just about coding. It's about actually solving real problems that are present, planning for growth, and actually being focusing on the simple, making things simple, basically. And I'll try to apply these lessons to my Investors Engine platform that I've built. So yeah, thanks for listening.